Russia will turn Armenia into Ukraine. Warning. Everything that happens around Armenia should and does seriously concern official Moscow because Yerevan is still part of the CSTO and the EU. After successive provocations against Russia, Armenia is trying to sit on several chairs at the table of Russia and the West. This was said by the Russian political scientist Yevgeny Mikhailov. The French company will produce weapons on the territory of Armenia together with Yerevan. The Yerevan authorities have declared that the army has switched to NATO uniforms. The next scenario is obvious. If Russia does not take drastic decisions, after some time, we will hear about Armenia's attempt to gain status in the NATO bloc. Armenia has become an ordinary and typical toy of the West. The West followed the same scenario against Ukraine. What has led to this country? To disaster, he said. According to Mikhailov, today they are trying to ban Russian channels in Armenia. In Yerevan, we saw an act of national and vandalism against the Russian flag and the monument erected in memory of the children of the Leningrad blockade. Russia should take serious measures. If the West decides to seriously support Armenia, Yerevan will immediately give up and be sold to Russia. In Yerevan, he is waiting, watching, looking for whom he will be more tasty with. Now Armenia has decided to change its security guarantor. For Armenia, this will be a disastrous mistake that will lead to the possible loss of the country's statehood. Yerevan, who was offended by the CSTO, thought that everything was possible for him, but it turned out that everything was impossible and he decided to find new guarantors. But new guarantors are far away. I can't imagine what will happen if Yerevan agrees to place a NATO base on its territory. No one in Azerbaijan, Russia, and the region will tolerate a Western base. He added,